What? Yo, all man, turn me up on this. What? Salona, we on mode on the Phantomada. We don't let Fanta you present. I want baby.
Hello everybody, welcome again to AYV ENT special feature with me, K2 Blinks, and of course, today I'm here again with another star, another talent, and you all want to see this person actually. Well, I have with me the King Boss LAG, the CEO of Red Flag Music, and just as I'm introducing him, you already know why he's here today with us. Welcome, King Boss LA.
Thank you very much for having me. Appreciate you.
How you doing, bro?
Feeling blessed, man. Feeling blessed. Can't complain, man.
Yeah, man, I can't skip talking about Pauper because that's going to be the fourth thing I'm going to talk about. Pauper, the Pauper song. I'm into that song, man. So what's up with it?
I mean, the Pauper song is just a way of like a new dimension, basically. Try to let fans understand that we're universal. You know what I mean? We're not just like on a one-way thing. It's we Sierra Leoneans, and despite of the whole election saga that was going on, and the song is just to really uplift fans, let fans and them understand that this ain't no time for politics no more. This is a celebration time, and we back to business on a regular business. You know what I mean? So it's a dope song, and we're happy, feel blessed. The song is trending out there, and of course they got different lines from each and every artist that people actually using hashtag. That shows how much people appreciate the song. You know what I mean? So we're looking forward to more trending, and of course we're working on a video for it. Definitely we want to make sure we try to push it to the core, to the top, and also to the fans. And then this is for you. It don't matter which color you represent, where you from, which hood, and which artist you represent, or which candidate you is representing. This is for you. The Pauper song is for you. It's for you to enjoy it and share it, and make sure you make the song be number one.
Of course, it's gonna be number one, and of course, you're watching your number one television. Well, let's talk about the most trending issue right now on social media in Sierra Leone and even beyond, which has to do with you and your career counterpart, Denero. It's still unclear as to what's the actual reason or what's the actual event was.
Well, basically, when it comes to me, such level, I really hate to explain, because it makes me feel like the soft guy or the police guy, basically. And as far as hip-hop culture, we're not really good with the whole, explaining. We good with making music, make it work, and go about their life. I mean, this has been going on, to be honest with you, since after the election. And I've been having like several attacks, and and people really attacking me and using some type of politics language, is basically showing off, basically like, oh, we're running this town, and I'm about to call this, and you're gonna be locked up for a very long time, all kind of stuff. But I am the victim, you know what I mean? And it's not supposed to be about who's controlling Sierra Leone, if you belong there or not. I am a citizen, and I have the right to be anywhere or go anywhere or be me or live in Sierra Leone freely. Most recently, like last week Friday, I was driving, coming back home. Of course, car was passing by. He drove past me, and he bucked a U-turn, went back and bucked another U-turn, then started driving behind me basically the whole time. And I was driving slowly, driving normal speed limit, and I went in and made a left turn, basically a U-turn, just to head to my drive. And I saw him doing the same thing basically. Then I realized, okay, at first I thought he was just driving, but now he actually following me, And I actually went home and tried to make sure I called my manager or called my brother, like, yo, this is what's going on, and I'm trying to go back to the station and let them know, because when something pop off, it's about LA back, but boy, don't do it again. Like, this time I was trying to be the Mr. Good guy, not the guy that would react not the guy that would just fall for simple baits and drifts and all that, you know. So I went and did that. I went and made that complaint. This was on Friday, and but for some reason, every time I went and made a complaint, it seemed like nobody cares. You know what I mean? Because I had a couple of attacks before where I was actually injured and all that. It went viral. My pictures were all over the place. Not once I ever received a phone call from a police station saying, "Oh, this is we don't came this far. This is what we got." Da 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 da. Like the people are still roaming around, and it's annoying because it makes me feel less of myself. It makes me feel like I can't do it by myself.
So your last attack, wherein you were injured in your head, did you complain it to the police?
Of course, I went to the police. They gave me medical papers. I went there for medical. Came back, did another statement and all. I did everything. Not for once, I'm telling you, not for once I ever received a phone call saying, we got this. And these people still move around them. Like most recently, like on Friday, this Friday that passed, it was one of the people that attacked me that even came to the police station where they had another argument with another dude that claims his father is a minister of defense and SLPP. He was just going off. And he went and called them dudes that attacked me again. Them dudes actually showed up again at the station, cursing at my mother.
Okay, now the headline on every news is that Cow and LJ went into a car crash. Were you the one in the vehicle?
Not really. Well, after what I just explained about what happened on Friday, yesterday again, let's say on Tuesday, you know, we was at home preparing to watch football, and I asked one of my friends and to go get us some drinks. You know, he left. 5 minutes later, he called me and then he told me that, oh, Kyle and them over here, the car is parked over here. Da, da, da. I'm like, yo, look, they're in the other lane. You're in the other lane. That's none of your business. Keep it pushing. Go get the drink and come home. So he kept it. I think he kept it pushing. Then 20 minutes later, he called me like he was really in a rush. Talking about LA, where are you? Da, da, da. These guys are really behind me. They follow me. They're chasing me. And I'm trying to understand, like, okay, you just called me. You was on the other lane going. Now you telling me these people were chasing you. You telling me they parked there the whole time just waiting on you. That's what you're telling me. And so me and my friend Sophia, we went out. I think my boy parked the car. Well, they was going at it like Fast and Furious type of movie, you know. And my boy went there and he parked the car and just dipped. He went in the supermarket, Freetown supermarket. He went there and Kyle and his boys and them, they parked two behind the car. They came down and started chasing the dude. And the dude got arrested by the security guards that works at the supermarket. I guess they thought he was some kind of thief, whatever it is. All right. So they took him to the station. I went to the station and tried to ask him like exactly what happened. He gave me a little story, and I tried to talk to the LUC, the couple of officers that was there too. Them two was trying to give me a little story, and from there, I saw my car moving. You know, my car was moving because it was traffic. I'm like, okay, I'm not the one driving it. It's not Shafira driving it. Who must be driving it? So I went there to check. It was one of Cowdener's boys that was in the car driving, and I asked him, like, you have to get out the car. This ain't your car. Why are you even in the car? You guys are trying to create some problems out here, and I'm not in the mood, you know? And he popped out the car trying to argue like he trying to fight. And I backed up. I asked the police to get my car and come really park it in the station. So the police did just that. I came back downstairs because I was upstairs. They took me upstairs really just to stay away from the whole scene. So I came back downstairs, try to check my car, what's missing or whatever not, you know. I was right there behind the passenger side. The door was wide open and I was standing there, just stretching my arms in the car, trying to figure out exactly what's missing. And next thing you know, I saw Kyle driving. Like he turned a left turn in the station, and he was driving towards me. I'm talking about like 50 miles per hour. And this dude, there was a little baby in the car. His girlfriend was in the car too. And let's say even if you weren't thinking about yourself, at least think about the little baby. No need for you to be driving 50 miles in a police station just to go hit somebody. So the whole time he was driving towards me, speeding, trying to come hit me. So I ducked. I went in the car basically. You know, he couldn't reach me from that point. So he just came right there and just smashed the whole door. Hit the whole door, smashed it. He parked his car to the side. And then from there, the police and them rushed him like, yo, man, okay, why you do this, why you do this? Come logo station. And he actually said, you guys have to wait for me because I want to make a call. I want to call the president. You know, so, and this the type of stuff, all these people going around saying and using. The president, I have to call the president. Or let me make a phone call. Let me call her. So after what happened, the LUC tried to calm me down and asked me really to go upstairs with Kyle and sit with him. So we explained exactly what happened. And I told him, like, look, there shouldn't be no explanation already. This is somebody that was driving 50 miles per hour towards trying to come hit me in front of you, in the station. That alone is a disrespect. That alone is a crime. It's a charges by itself. You know? So they try to talk it out. Then I realized the whole stuff was flipping out.
Will you agree with me that all this while he thought you were in the vehicle while he was chasing the vehicle?
Well, I'm not sure if, not really, because when I went there, then they realized it wasn't me, because at that time they already took the driver, my friend. My driver was already at the station. So they knew it wasn't me in the car. Even when I went there, I was calm, being all polite, try to understand myself, like what happened, like why they was chasing you and how did you guys got to this point. He went back there, the time when the car was parked, he made a video talking about, oh, I get you FX35 Infinity, at a good time I'm used, unless if you don't come by, you know, they get it, like just bragging and doing a video. I guess that video went viral too, you know. And now I feel like nobody's paying attention to exactly what's going on. Even the top people are ignoring the situation. They're making it seem like, oh, we don't care. We got so much going on right now. Yes, I agree. You know, and they try to make it seem like even when he is wrong, they're trying to make it seem like we both wrong. For Christ's sake, you trying to hit me, and you hit my car. You mess up my whole car. You did a video. You did a voice note bragging about how you're a gangster, you're a Switch Knight, you're this. And all this is all in the name of saying, oh, I said PPID, da-da-da-da-da-da. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking, this is not about hip-hop. This is not musical. This is not music. This is politics.
In the past, you've said in other interviews that nothing is going on between you and Kyle, nothing personal. You have nothing personal with him. So is it possible that something else might have erupted that led him and his boys to come at you?
I think it's stress. He's stressed out. I really don't know what's the problem. Because what happened was, when I had this situation, I'm an MC. I know when somebody talking slick. I know when you're saying things just to sympathize, and when you're trying to provoke situation. I got jumped. I got jumped by 12 people. You know what I mean? When he explained it like I got beat up. No. So you could tell how much he wants people to understand that I got beat up, instead of from the street point of view saying this nigga fought 12 people, him and his boy. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, he tried to make it seem like he's trying to sympathize and trying to make it seem like, oh, I'm cool with LA, da da da. Even whatever the video that he did or voice note, he was trying to make it seem like what pussy they travel, but what pussy they kind of big for that kind of stuff. So I know even while I listen, I can tell it's okay, but this is not the way. You know what I mean? So the next thing you know, he released the track. He released the first track. I'm not even sure what's the name of the track. Free at Last. Next thing you know, he dropped another track, him and Lodmo, called Una Tanky. So from the Tanky track, the outro that I heard him saying, if you see a legit no beat time, Una Tanky. You know what I mean? So that's a slick way of you dissing somebody, provoking, trying to make it seem like, oh, I got beat up. So I went and did a Papa song, me, Soferio Sosa, and Vogacy. We did a track, and I did the same thing they did. I'm like, I think it was a situation that happened between Lord Mo and Collabo. When I heard it, Lord Mo got slapped by Collabo, and Lord Mo was a dude. He was part of the track, the Tanky track, and he was the one that produced the track. So when I heard the track, I heard the diss. I did the Pauper track, you know. I try to call people too. Like I'm on this level where I want people to understand. Like, yo, I'm on this level. So I call a couple of big names just to understand what's going on. And the best they could say, LA, you about go, there you go make music. So I went and did a track called Pauper, and I did the same time. Like, if you see Collabo, if you see Lord Mo, you know, slap him, thank you. And I try to explain, because it seemed like a lot of people were missing the whole point. Like I said earlier, people trying to make it seem like if I was SLPP and they're the winning team, now we running Sierra Leone. That's how I want to make it seem like. So I went in the track and explained how he was part of NGC. NGC left SLPP because they weren't sure they were really good at whatever they was doing. And he went with NGC, and he was actually campaigning with them on top of trucks and holding the mics, performing for free, and all that. And when the runoff popped in, NGC wasn't part of the runoff, and then he decided to go back 2 days to election, doing a little video. Oh well, I want change. Da, da, da. Okay, if you want to change, why you never ever stick with him from the first place? If that's what you wanted, but you doubted them, you left. And now you want to go back to them back. You know what I mean? So I just wanted fans to understand, because they got this thingy going on about LJ APC. No, this is not about LJ APC. I only love Samura and Cherry Coco. So as an artist, you know, I went in and did my thing. Then I feel like from that point, he started going crazy. Every time he sees a white Jeep pass by, he want to chase, thinking that's LJ. Any white Jeep is not LJ now. You know, in Whites, I'm just living my life, making music. As you can see, the back there, right there, that's the lab where we be at. Make music all day. Sometimes play video game, watch soccer, eat good, basically. You know, count a lot of money, man.
So, what will you classify all these to be at the end of it all?
Well, I think people need to understand this is not hip hop. You know. Because hip hop don't have nothing to do with police. Hip hop doesn't like police. Hip hop should be on a lyrical, entertaining level. Compete, positively compete. If I'm doing a video with a Rolls Royce, a Rollie, go do a video with a private jet. Let's keep it on a lyrical, entertain fans. Let's get money out of whatever we're doing. You know. If na me be wounded person, so I for not pardon by what right now. You know what I mean? If na me be go bank out in motoka, so inside that police station, not only them go say don't come bank out in motoka, for begin to say now woodness for you don't come drive this kind of drive inside police station. You know what I mean? And I don't see so many times where they lock me in a cell because of somebody go let me complain. Where they didn't even know if I'm true or false and take me, they lock me in first. Boom, for 1 whole day, 2 days, they left me back. Free, with no explanation. No apology, just like that. You know, so we are tired. We are tired, and we want people to understand. We are part of it because we're not victims, but this is not what we're looking for. This is not what we want. We just want to make music and entertain our fans and Sierra Leone as a whole. And you people should stop putting this whole thing as hip hop, as Black Leo RFM. This is way beyond Black Leo RFM. It's deeper than what you guys thinking. Because now people actually standing there. First of all, even the fact that Kyle could stand there and be like, I sell people now with the wool. make I call the president, even at that, in front of all this police people, that alone shouldn't be happening. And I think the president himself needs to make it clear to each and every civilian that we are one. This is not hip hop. This is not music. This is not hip hop. You know. And like I said, man, I'm getting to that point where I'm losing it. I'm tired, and I feel like nobody cares. Nobody paying attention. They're probably paying attention, but they're not really trying to do what they're supposed to be doing. You know. And so, like I said, man, this is not hip hop. This is not lyrical. This is about violence and politics. Politics influence is behind it, heavy and big time. And whoever thinks they have it behind them, I do too. But I want to concentrate on making music. I want to make music. I want to entertain fans, and we have a lot of things to get done on the table. We got Suf project on the table that we're working on right now. We got Voga C, Camille, 5 billion strong, and I'm working on my own album too at the same time. That's where I'm from. You know what I mean? If I'm there, like, you dance, I don't know what it is. Man don't cast so 8 months before you do. Where you take 6 months to begin to say, this and let it go again. You don't take 8 months, so, you know what I mean? But it's just the mentality.
Okay, so at this point in time, what's the legal part of it? Have they taken any action in remedying the situation, or what's the stage right now?
Well, my car is parked there at the station, really damaged where I can't even drive it. You know, but I went there early today, Wednesday. Made a couple of reports, statements, and all that. You know, I'm just following whatever they ask me to do. That's what I've been doing, complying. Make sure when I get there, I don't raise my voice. I make sure I show up there on a real low, calm manner. You know, respectful. Try to understand what they're saying, because sometimes I might look at things from a different angle, wherein they're taking their time and looking at things from a different angle. So from the first case to now, I haven't heard or see no effort to this day. And most of the times that people see LA or they heard about LA, I react to stuff sometimes when I get tired. When I feel bullied, when I feel like people are pushing my button, I go off. I know that if I go from my whole life wasting this on enjoyment, and I want to make people laugh. That's my whole job. That's my number one priority. So every time or anytime you see LA part of the news or any other stuff, trust me, that's somebody go and bug me. You know what I mean? So at this point, we're just looking forward to whatever the police they got, whatever they're gonna be doing.
Aye. So what's up with LABO? I think this is the more reason why you should continue using that name, though.
Yeah, well, funnily, I guess that's the new name that's trending, you know, and because people love it, and it's funny coming from me saying it, because you know they have this one. But I don't know how they think, but for some reason they think I have a problem with anybody that belongs in the SLPP. I love the president. I best believe he loves me too, and he's doing a great job right now. He got a lot really on the table. I can imagine whatever he's going through right now. So much pressure, so much inside fight going on. So, you know, we just want him to be strong. I think he's the strongest guy in Sierra Leone, if I can say that. And he don't prove it so many times. So best believe he can get past this. And we just want him to rule Sierra Leone, not just, you know, I'm not commanding for him to do it. I'm just saying that's what we want. You know what I mean? Like, so we all understand that we are Sierra Leonean. You know what I mean? And I love the name Elebio because it's one of the quotes basically. Everybody using the name. Small tap when I post into a person can ask now if you not pick up, I go show that bit today. Me I'm a model bio. To a person can to what I say. You know what I mean? So it's become something that people will actually laugh about now. You know what I mean? So Elebio, it's a match. Even Calbio.
Thanks a lot for talking to us, man. Hope we'll hear from you at the end of all this.
Oh, definitely, definitely. I truly appreciate AYV, of course, because you guys always come through to get the right source. You know, you guys don't wait for people to really be out there and start assuming and saying all kind of, he said, she said. So I truly appreciate you guys, the time, effort, and may God bless you guys. And best believe, man, we gonna be here, and we're there today, tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, attending that. Now, man, watch out for that Superior project, Swift Time 2018. The hardest track out there right now, Mary J. And of course, Paupa, and next week. You know what I mean? You never know, man. Independently, we might drop a couple of tracks too, man, just so people get more mad. You know what I mean? Yeah, but we just want to say a big thank you to the fans for making us #1 in the country, for making the song really trending out there. We love you guys. We're doing this for you guys. To all my Pauper fans, to all my Osayo Hawaii, all my Black Leo fans, our fam, of course. We love you guys. The Sierra Leone is one. We should be one. And the battle is really good and fun. Let's keep it lyrically and lyrical and have fun with it. Get money. If you ain't getting money out of it, then my man, go plan cigarettes, man. Don't waste your time. You know what I mean? So all my sexy ladies, man, I love you guys so much. You guys keep telling me, oh, LA, don't fight to. Now the money coming in, man. You know what I mean? Love you guys, man. Once again, man, your favorite rapper, King Boss, LABO. All right?
Okay, well, that was King Boss LAJ. If he is talking about money, don't get surprised. He already told you in the first song, it gets money in a bank. Well, we'll keep bringing more about this issue to you through your #1 television, AYV channel 550. And of course, this is AYV ENT's special features. And of course, with me, K2 Blinks. Keep watching because this is AYV. Thanks you.
Get used to the Mary J. More stuff.